together forever type. I don't know how to explain it. I just was kind of like, yeah, like I feel like I just need to block you so you realize that I'm enough, you know, type. Like I'm here, hello, like I'm here. I need attention. That I wasn't getting attention, y'all. I was not getting attention I needed. Also told him I wanted him to post me more. Like, why don't you post me? And his excuse was because I don't want nobody to see you. I get it, but then again I don't get it. So let's just call that red flag number 3. Because it's like, I don't understand. And I know I don't post him, but it's because you don't post me. I'm giving you the same energy that you give me. And if you can't do that, then... Even when I started modeling lately, he didn't want that happening either. And I understand you don't want nobody taking pictures of me. I get that. But when you got this, you have to show it off. You cannot keep it just... It's like, what am I cute for? You might as well just choose somebody ugly. And then they ain't gonna even know. And I kind of knew something was going to happen eventually because I can just tell. Like I said, I've been on this road too many times. I know patterns. I know when the phone call stops, when the texting back so late starts, when they stop checking in on me, like when you just stop caring, I'm peaked. Like I know I'm hit. But it's like I can't say anything or do anything about it till I have proof. And I think that's what I asked for and I got. Because I do want to point out that some point in our relationship, he had told me before how cousin 1 was trying to flirt with him before and how she would be sliding up on his Snapchat. And he told me this just because he was, I think she came up. I don't know how she came up, but he just told me that she was doing all of that. So this is why me and her, this is another reason why me and her fell out, because I just was like, the first time we fell out was because she pissed me off and she didn't want to do nothing for her birthday and she blamed me and cousin 2. The second time was because she was doing that cousin 2 party. I told cousin 1, I said, look, I said, he don't like you because you know, you're doing too much. Like, you was whatever. And she, no, I wasn't. What are you talking about? Like, I never. And I just was kind of like, okay, like, I'm not about to trust you completely, but we can be cool because this is cousin 2's birthday and I'm not about to feel uncomfortable in nowhere I go. I'm not about to feel uncomfortable. No girl is going to make me feel uncomfortable. So, fast forward. Let's say 2 weekends ago, my cousin called me and she's like, Janae, she like, this girl just came up to my job and she told me if I swipe up on this boy Snapchat again that she gonna fight me or whatever. And I'm like, what? Like, who goes up to somebody's job? Like, if she really got a problem with you, she can. I'm just talking shit with her basically. Girl calls cousin 2 the next day, and cousin 2 calls me like, Johnny, you know a girl named Girl? And I'm like, yep, that's the girl that cousin 1 called me about, saying that she went up to her job or whatever. And she like, yeah, like she wants your number. She tried to call you, but at this time my old phone was off. So she tried to call you because she want to tell me and you something about cousin 1. I'm like, okay. And that I did get, because you know when your iPhone off, you can still text off Wi-Fi. So I'm like, I did get a text from Girl. No, I did get a text from the same number that you added us in the group chat in with her. And I'm like, well, how did she get my number? Because the only way she could have got it was me and cousin 2 and her was in the group chat. But she texted me before cousin 2 even put us in the group chat. And we all in the group chat, and here we go. She's telling us how cousin 1 is just so nasty, and she explaining that her going up to her job was a joke and all this other stuff. And she like, yeah, she told me about how she if one of y'all boyfriends. And so I kind of just like pushed her away because I'm still trying to figure, like, like, mind you, this whole time I'm on FaceTime with cousin 2 while we're in a group chat with Girl. So I'm still typing and she's typing so fast, like I'm trying to reply to the first thing she said, because at this point I'm like, now I gotta cuss you out because I feel like you're trying to check me. You're asking me why I was talking about you to my cousin, but what type of question is that? You know I was talking about you to my cousin, and I told her, because you come into her job, you don't do that. If you want to fight, you can meet somewhere else. You can do that somewhere else. That's where she make her money. Especially over a nigga, though. Stop. Long story short, I'm about to just show him. She used to mess with Blue first. I said, what? So I'm not even mad yet, because she hasn't told me yet that they had sex. She didn't tell me that. She's just saying that they mess with each other. So I'm like, let me just keep reading. Me and cousin 2 are embarrassed because our cousin talking about us to some girl. Then she messing with my nigga. It's like, we're embarrassed. And how do you say I told him to mess with him, but then say I would never mess with none of my cousin niggas? But you just told her to mess with her cousin nigga. So clearly you would if you told her. No, before she even said that, I was sending Blue screenshots of her in the beginning. I didn't even send him these screenshots. I sent him screenshots of her just talking in the beginning, and I was texting Blue. I'm like, bro, she annoying me. I'm about to cuss her out because she not making sense. Like, she really was annoying me. He like, no, let me do it. I'm like, no, like, I can do it. I'm good, love, enjoy. Which basically the girl's trying to find out which one is Blue with, me or cousin 2. So I'm like, I'm telling her like, it's me, I'm with him. And she like, oh, and I said something like I didn't know, and she was like, and she added another girl at this point, and at this point they're both laughing. Like, they're both laughing at me, and the fact that I don't even know none of this about me, about my nigga and my cousin. They're laughing, they putting laughing faces, they're just having a good old time with this. And at this point I'm starting to tear up. Like, I'm like, are you serious? So then she sends me this, basically, so it's proof. Saying bye. Her shit not even good. At this point, I'm disgusted. I cannot, like, me and cousin 2 are on FaceTime, and she's like, Janae, like, did you read that? I'm like, yes, I read it, but I'm still processing it. So beep, beep. I hang up on cousin. I call him. I said, did you fuck her? I'm like, did you fuck her? He like, what is you talking? He like, mind you, I never heard this nigga ever talk to me like the way he was texting me that day, the way he was talking to me on FaceTime when I FaceTime him that one time. Never heard him talk to me like this. I'm like, who is this? Like, basically, like, who is this? Like, you was waiting to show me this? You was just being fake all that time? I left the group chat because me, the girl, another girl, and cousin 2. Because at this point, I'm like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, y'all putting laughing faces. Like, y'all really think this funny? Like, y'all just ruined my whole relationship. Y'all think this is funny? Like, I don't, like, maybe if I was in their position, I could be laughing. But that's nasty. Like, that's nothing that's everybody that I've told what happened to. Or even when I went on Snapchat talk about it, everybody didn't take that as a joke. They took it serious. They just was just like, that's nasty. But she's saying, like, she sent me messages of cousin 1 telling girl not to tell me what happened. And that was enough right there for me to believe that it happened. Because at first I'm like, okay, well, maybe he lying about having sex with her because maybe he just don't want to be in this relationship no more, right? But then I'm like, maybe she telling the truth because she did just put this on her mom and our auntie, like. So I'm like, okay, maybe she's telling the truth, but then it was like, now the girl done sent screenshots of you telling me of her telling her not to tell me. So I'm like, now I have no choice but to believe it. So I literally get on my knees and I'm crying and I'm crying and I'm crying and I'm crying and I'm disgusted and I'm crying and I'm crying and I'm just like, oh my, like when I tell y'all, my heart just like this. It was like this. Like it broke. It shattered. But I'm hurt. Like I just want to make sure. And I don't know if I did this before or after, but I eventually texted Blue again too. I said, did you F her? He said, man, shit so old. I broke. I'm like, wow. So I went on Snapchat and I'm just like, you know, you're dirty. Like, I'm going in, calling him all types of B's and everything. And so he replied to some of those snaps. And I don't know what he said, but I haven't opened them yet. So now I'm about to open them on camera with y'all. And we're going to see what he said. And y'all going to see my firsthand reaction. I even went on there and I was like, and I'm telling your mom too. And so I texted his mom and I told her everything. And she just like, I'm so sorry. He just a sad son. Like, she just like, he needs to do something with his life. Like, she just was agreeing with me like on how bold I was. And I just basically told her like, it was nice meeting you and talking to you, but you and your family, like, I want no parts. I want no parts. Like, I can't no more. He was like, and basically I don't even know if this is true, but he just was like, and just to let you know, this was me, basically like me and her had sex before me and you even got together. Like, that's even worse. Like, why do you think that makes it better or justifies it? That's even worse. And if it's true, that's even more worse, because I mean, she and you had plenty of opportunity to tell me that the first time we all was together in a car. Plenty opportunity. Like, no, like, that's disgusting. He said, he said, stop tagging me. I don't want to hurt your feelings. So that's what he said to all the snaps that I made about him. Until he asked me as a friend. So right now he don't even got me on Snapchat. What did I do? Eventually at some time he unadded me on Snapchat, but you'll be back.
You always come back.
And his little friend, y'all know when Nikki was like, well, if his best friends and make them yes man. Well, no tea, but yeah. You tried to brag to your friend when your friend is talking to me right now. You was trying to talk to me then, but because I was being loyal, it didn't happen.
Again, I'm slapping you when I see you. I'm slapping her when I see you.
I'm over it, but then again, I already know when I see both of them, all those feelings are gonna come back.
But a date, like I said, I've been on like 3 dates since this happened. This happened last week, and I'm kind of doing straight. I'm good. I'm just chilling. These niggas are annoying. They're crazy. They're insane. I really just don't miss being single.
I just want to know how you want to add me though. What? Okay. You will never, ever. You're not cute enough to ever get a girl cuter than me. If that's possible. You will never. You will never. That's why you cannot talk to niggas that are not cuter than you, because you make them feel like now you feel like you got something. Now you feel like you could just conquer the world, and it's not true. You cannot. So I learned my lesson. I'll probably be single for the rest of my life. That really hurt. That was horrible. I never want to experience that pain again. I never want to go through that again. I never will be cool with her again. I never will be cool with him again. And if I am, it's because I'm trying to set him up. And I know y'all both gonna watch this, so don't be cool with me again, because I'm gonna set you up. Just know, like, if y'all ever getting them signs or them like women intuitions that you feel like something up or something wrong, follow it. Don't ignore it, because we always be right. We always be right. Do not ignore it. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Like this. Make sure you like this, so we can spread the message But these niggas ain't shit. But yeah, thanks for watching.